how to survive. How to survive with Lord Raiden. So let's just get right into it. First thing that you want to do is this kick right here. This kick is really good. So the reason why this kick is good, it comes out at 11 frames. It's really quick. I like the range on it. And if I land it, my opponent has to guess what fuckery is going to come to them. So let me explain to you. Even if they block it, they have to respect me, because if you complete it, I like the damage for it. 11 is pretty good. And then you can keep your pressure going right there. So you're completely safe. You're minus what, 6? Yes, you're minus 6. It's pretty good. You know, you can be completely safe with it. Now, if you land this move, or even if they block it and they have to respect you, this is the fuckery that comes with this move. You land it, plus 15, your opponent has to guess which way you're going to ragdoll their bitch ass. So I land it, he has to guess. There is nothing he can do but guess, or try to be a little smart ass and a little savage and start neutral ducking or jumping out. So there's that. Another thing that you can do is you land it and you can gel into your overhead. That right there. Let me show you how it works. So you do this. I'm going to control, what is it, Scorpion. And now I'm going to try to poke. Hold on. That was terrible. Right there, I'm going to try to poke. Nope. I'm going to, just to show you guys again, I'm going to try to jump up, get clipped. So now, what this does right here, once you land this and you do your overhead and you land it, wait for them to get back up and you get your crushing blow. This move has a crushing blow. So that's how you set it up. Not only that, but if your opponent knows that that move has a crushing blow and they're going to block standing up as soon as they get up, grab them. And that's when your opponent has lost. Now when your opponent starts respecting you, that's when he lost, and that's when you have the advantage with Raiden, because you cannot give this fucker respect. You just can't. So that's the options you have with Raiden. Another thing you can do, but I wouldn't recommend, is do that into a low. So you can start fucking with your opponent, and then you could do this, go into a low, stagger into an overhead, and I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of that, but that is an option. But to make this move even more scary, you get your buff. So when you buff this and you land that move, which is this move right here, you can get some nice damage going, like some pretty good damage going with it. Let me just do a simple combo. 28, you can do more, but you get what I'm saying. So this move should be called free grab, because when you land this, your opponent is expecting you to commit to this string and then start, you know, getting some damage going. But you put this move on, throw your kick, and that's when you start grabbing your opponent. Because, you know, if he tries to, like, disrespect you, or, like, not disrespect you, but if he, like, says, hey, I think he's going to try to stagger and grab me on this one, and then you don't, and then you just say, fuck it, I'm committing to the string, they're going to get hit. So your opponent has to risk, you know, getting hit pretty bad every time you put this move on. So the smartest thing to do is to block or whatever, or get ready to tech the throw. So that's when you start adding this and start just picking which way you're going to grab your opponent. So this will throw your opponent off completely. So there's that. So another string I want to talk about with Raiden is this move right here. So when it comes to this move, my go-to move is this right here. Alright, I'm going to make Scorpion block all of this. You are minus 10, but it is damn near impossible to punish. I don't even think it's possible to punish this move. So you do this, and there's just so much spacing with this move right here. And you can just do that. You can be completely safe. But if you want to go for risk, here's the thing that you can do. You could actually add a bit of a mix-up game to this. You could do this into your overhead, but the problem with it is that, let me go with auto. You're unsafe, or you're low, but the problem with the low is that you're very unsafe. But, you know, every time you hit your opponent, he has to guess what you're going to do. But to me, the best thing to do in this string is just be completely safe with this string. This string just to annoy your opponent and throw him off. Another thing is that you can get some really nice damage going with it. You know, you can get more, but this is a good string also for like just throwing your opponent off, like just throwing this and then grabbing them, or what is it? And then grab them. So that's with this string, you're just gonna want to be completely safe in this variation. I know you can do more with it, but just be safe with this string and just start staggering your opponent. I wouldn't recommend the mix-ups. They're just too risky. If your opponent guesses right, that's your life right there. So there's that. So now, this move right here, it may not seem like much. How much damage does it do? 8. You can't enhance it. So what is the point of this move? Alright, this is what you're going to want to do with this move right here. And that is, let me actually show you the fuckery that comes with this move. I blocked that. I tried jumping over. I can't jump over. Okay, do that. I'm going to try to poke. I'm not in range. I'm going to get hit. I'm going to try to jump back. I can't even jump back. I'm going to try to step back. I can't step back. There's nothing you can do other than block this move. And as you can see, I am minus 10, but there's just no way I could punish that. So now, say you start doing this to your opponent all goddamn match, right? So now every time you throw this kick out, your opponent blocks it, they're expecting this shit to come out. They're expecting that to come out. So now when your opponent blocks it, walk up and grab. This will throw your opponent off completely. Like, just start spamming this move away. Just do the low poke and then cancel into this right here. And your opponent they can't do anything. They can't jump. They can't step back. They can't try to poke you. Even on hit and or on block, they have to fucking respect it. They had to, because they're gonna get hit. So they have to block it. Yes, you're minus 10, right? But there's so much space, it is impossible to punish. If you can punish this, please send me a video. Send me a video. Like, I want to see somebody punish this right here. I really do. It is impossible. I've been trying to, not happening. So there's that. You need to do this with this variation. If you're not doing this in this variation, then you shouldn't use this variation at all. This is my go-to. This is how you annoy the shit out of your opponent. And now that adds a great stagger game to it, so your opponent has to guess, and like they can't be a little smart ass about it. So there's that. Now another thing to do in this variation is this move, of course. So the good thing about this one is you can do this, going for a grab, and then this you can actually gel into your overhead. So same thing as this move right here, you can gel into your overhead, which adds a bit of a ghetto 50-50. So it is ghetto 50. You land this, boom. Even if you don't land it, you know, you can do it, but of course if your opponent reacts to it, you can get poked out. So another thing you can do is do that and be completely safe. So when it comes to this variation, I just like to keep it super simple. This, stagger into a grab or go into my overhead, and then do this right here. Just keep it super simple, because the problem with this string right here, and I was testing this, is actually no, that's wrong. I'm gonna just block with Scorpion, right? I was gonna think, oh, maybe this is pretty good for this right here. Nope, like that completely misses. And let's say I do this. Let's say completely misses. So there's not really much to do in this variation, and then that's not really worth it. You're in range to get punished. You're minus 23. So honestly, the best things to do is be completely safe, stagger into a grab, and then stagger into an overhead. So that's my advice for that string right there. So, and then also if you want to be a savage, you can do that, but I wouldn't risk it, to be honest. So there's that. So yeah, here's just some. I might do a part 2 guide. I don't want to make this video too long. So honestly, Raiden's a really good character in my opinion. Like, especially in this variation, you know, he has good footsie tools. Great staggers, very underrated staggers, like really good, and he just has lots of options. They might not be the best options, like Sabbath for this string, going to overheads and going to lows, but he has options. Some characters don't have that many options. They have good options, but not that many. Raiden has a lot of options. And then also the threat of a double overhead, it's super awkward to block. Like a double overhead, super awkward. Like you could do fuckery shit like this, 3 overheads, and people have the habit once they block a jump punch or jump kick to crouch down and just do this, you know. And then also he has good damage off of a jump kick. You can get a simple 27 for 1 bar or 22%, super simple. So Raiden is not the worst character in the game. I'm pretty sure there's actually, I don't know, he might be, but he's not bad. He just has 1 good variation, so there's that. So I hope you guys learned, enjoyed. Hallelujah, holla back. More videos are coming. Might do a part 2, you know, if, you know, more people than I expect watch this, so there's that. Thank you guys. Check out later. Deuces.